Wednesday, October 17th, 2018. I just wanted to make a quick review video of my sky, really, Pennsylvania, this whole area here, just completely non-stop with the aerosols yesterday. Halos, sundogs, I mean, just look at the crisscrossing, all this. When we go up further north, we can see all the frequency patterns from the installed high pressure keeping this stream of filth to the south of us. We can see all the zappage here, it's what I call it. Then when we get to the upper level water vapor, we can see this channel or electric fence they have in between here keeping this flow, atmospheric river, whatever you want to call it, down to the south, bringing cold air out of the north. Now the sky right now is clear at 7:24 a.m. Eastern time, and since they've shoved this stream across, we can expect the wind today. Let's start this over. Yeah, just look, freaking pummeled yesterday. Now we'll take a look from the ground. Ended up, here's a part of a halo, another halo. I mean, just pummeled. Here is the end of the day. You see this one large trail here. It went north to south, covered the whole sky. There was another halo right there at the top. It's hard to make out in this video. But yeah, just look at this all day. We'll go down and start at the beginning. Here was the morning before the sun poked up, and we could see some of the frequency lines there. I mean, I got a headache this morning. This is probably why. And they got the high pressure on us. Halo, halo, sundog. I mean, just look at this. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All day. All day. All day. Go back here so you can get a good look at this again. I mean, just how many planes would that take? Now, there's 5,000 planes over our head in the United States at any given time. 100,000 commercial air flights daily worldwide. So, you do the math there, and it's supposed to just continue to increase and increase. Here we have the lower level water vapor imagery. This one is specifically for looking at jet streams, or jet streaks, so they claim. We'll look at the product description. For tracking volcanic plumes, atmospheric flow patterns. Right here you have to clarify jet streaks. But yeah, here you can see where they're channeling in the high pressure. Like I said, the sky is clear right now, and the wind will be kicking up because that's how it happens. It goes planes, rain, planes, wind. Back, repeat the cycle. It'll repeat that cycle until next summer. And then during the summer, we get the ionized thunderstorms. Take a look at the world view map. Get a look in here. Just hammered all the way out through here. All the way Kentucky hammered. Southern Illinois, Indiana, Missouri. I wanted to do a live stream last night and try that out. Just try like interacting it with people while I make a video. I mean, I only have 300 subscribers, but I think it's worth a try because it takes me forever to upload anything at my house. And Mike Morales has better luck live streaming than uploading his videos, so I might give it a try, see how it works. Here you can see where they're gouging in that high pressure electric fence. And then you can see the smashed cloud tops here. What else do we got going? Let that load. Here is the past 24 hours. You notice this one in Houston just spoken out every which way. It's been doing this for almost 2 days now. And if you got in there close on the single radar, you could yesterday you could see it messing with the precipitation and the winds and all that. I wanted to get into that last night. It's early. I can't make a real long video. I gotta head to work here shortly. Here's current radar images. You can see this one's still down here. Now usually you'll see it just a couple beams shooting off here. You'll notice what I call a heterodyne roll. What it actually is a cold front will come down through here, and these wind farms all in this region will ionize the sky. You can see these little dots right there, and right there. And then you'll see when it meets up with the end of these beams, you'll see thunderstorms pop up. What else we got going on? Oh yeah, I wanted to take a look at this is the temperature anomalies. And yeah, you can see just about where they had that high pressure gouged in, bringing down the cold air here. Of course, they'll drag that out of the North Pole so they can melt the pole, and they'll have warmer temperatures up here, and then say, oh, global warming, while we'll have a polar vortex in the United States, everybody freezing to death. It's supposed to be a bad winter. I guess we'll see. Here's power outage maps. We still have over 100,000 people in Florida without power. What else we want to get into? Since we're talking, well, anyway, someone shared this to my timeline. This is in Michigan. Rows of cumulus clouds. Now this is what I call EMF roll clouds. They're just not as filled up. Now I see these almost every day, and once you pay attention to where these lines are in the sky, you'll see them constantly. Even if it's completely overcast, you'll see these rows, or where the rows should be. You'll see the lines in the sky. Good capture, Nick. I like this one. I'm going to save this video because I can use it in a future video to help explain what I mean. And then here's an important article I feel is important. It's called Genetically Modified Weather, the Tale of Frostband. Question: what was the first GMO introduced into the ecosystem? Answer: frostband, genetically engineered variant of Pseudomonas syringa bacteria. I don't know how to say that. But anyways, it says here, the point of this MIT article is that bacteria are an incredibly important part of the weather cycle, and that companies like Monsanto have for years been distributing chemicals that mess with bacteria, especially the kind that might tend to cool the earth. This is man-caused geoengineering at its worst, but the men in this case are unaccountable technocrats. Sorry, I can't talk this morning. But anyways, and yeah, here, environmentalist hysteria intervened, and anti-science activists successfully fought the outdoor testing of Ice-minus Pseudomonas, trademarked as frostband, for more than a year. In January 1986, that's the year I was born, they alleged that one-celled organisms can cause more death and destruction than all the wars we have ever fought. Okay, but essentially what the story of this was there's bacteria back that helps create frost, and people were spraying some kind of chemical on it to kill this bacteria on their crops, so the crops, they wouldn't lose crops. And So they'd killed this bacteria, but this bacteria is a cloud condensation nuclei, a cloud seed, and it would go up in the air and it would help create clouds, specifically to help it snow, because like it's bacteria that helps make frost. So they realized that they screwed up this part of the water cycle. So what they ended up doing was genetically modifying this bacteria and just spraying it to make up for it, spraying it right in the sky. So, here's that's why it's called genetically modified weather. But chemtrails don't exist, people. Anyways, I just wanted to cover this mess that was over top of me in Western Maryland. Yes, all day yesterday. People shared photos there in Pennsylvania. The same thing. Horrid, wretched. From the high pressure. You can see the zappage and all that. That's the result. What it looks like from the ground. From above. From below. We'll check again at a later date.